Hi, this is Michael from LifeLessonsAtLunch.com and Sarah Michaels Charity Ministries Incorporated. Now, our book that's coming out, LifeLessonsAtLunch.com Volume 1, here's a picture of the cover, and this is Volume 1, and that is just about done. We're just finishing up about 8 more illustrations because we like a little bit of illustrations in the book. And if you want to order one, the link will be at lifelessonsatLunch.com. It's a very interesting book. It'll be a digital format and also physical format. And it's something that you can read while you're at lunch, something you can read while you're taking a break, short stories and things that have happened that we wanted to share. So anyway, today I wanted to talk about triggers. Triggers, people think of triggers as addiction, and which is true. People go to a bar and they feel triggered, so they want to go drink and they want to overindulge. Or people go into all-you-can-eat buffet and they want to go and overeat because they have an addiction. Well, triggers can also mean for just people who don't have addictions, just unhealthy environments. So I'll give you for instance. Trigger can be you're in a loving relationship and you just don't feel comfortable, so you do something to self-sabotage it, and what you do is cheat, or you lie, or you have an affair with someone who's not so kind and loving and caring. And it's interesting because that's a trigger. A trigger is something that sets you back, that sets you on a path to set you back. And some people I know someone who likes the bad boy, and every time she meets a nice guy, she's not interested. But every time she meets a bad boy, she's interested. And that's a trigger, because the relationship never lasts, and then she goes to the next bad boy. And then that doesn't last either. And then she'll go back with the first one, because he's begging to, hey, let's be cool, I'll be cool to you. And then it starts all over again. It's a cycle. But see, that's the trigger, though. That's the trigger for her. Same with relationships of abuse. Sometimes the trigger is, I don't feel comfortable with myself. I feel too wholesome and good. Therefore, I'm going to find someone or something that's going to disrupt this beautiful environment that I've created and worked so hard to get towards. And they go back. That's what happens with addiction. People go back to something comfortable, like they get angry, or they get frustrated, or they're unhappy. So they go back to abuse, self-abuse. So another trigger. So know your triggers, and know what they are. Like for me, to run off and be irresponsible, it would be anger. It would be frustration. It would be guilt. Those things set me off to a point where I'm unhappy and I want to go self-abuse. But I don't because I learned all those things. So instead of running to the trigger because of the trigger, what I do is I change my environment. I go walk. It creates endorphins. If you create endorphins, that means your mindset is different. Endorphins are pleasure. So now you feel more pleasurable. I put on comedy. I laugh. I call somebody and I kind of talk about it, but I go ahead and talk to them about what's going on with their life, because you can't just sit there and call people and dump on them all the time. It's not fair. So this is Mike from LifeLessonsAtLunch.com. I just want to make a short note to say Sarah Michaels Charity Ministries is also online. It's going online, and we're going to get our tax ID to try to help people. So keep an eye out and an ear out for that. And hopefully the book will be in print soon. We have 8 more illustrations, 7 or 8 more, and then we're done. So that's all we're waiting for. Everything else has been gone through and everything else. So God bless you. Thank you for listening, and remember to pray.